Hi, darlings. Well, now it's almost Christmas again. Isn't it nice? But not everyone feels that way. Marley was dead. There's absolutely no doubt about that. The register of his burial was signed by the clergyman, the clerk, the undertaker, and the chief mourner. Scrooge signed it, and Scrooge's name was good upon change for anything he chose to put his hand to. But old Marley was dead, as dead as a doornail. Scrooge knew he was dead. Of course he did. How could it be otherwise? Scrooge and he were partners for I don't know how many years. Scrooge was his sole executor, his sole administrator, his sole assign, his sole friend and sole mourner. And even Scrooge was not so dreadfully caught up by the sad event, but on the very same day of the funeral, he made a business. Yes, he solemnized it with an undoubted bargain. The mention of Marley's funeral brings me back to the point where I started from. There's no doubt that Marley was dead. This must be distinctly understood, or nothing wonderful can come out of the story I'm going to tell. Scrooge never painted out old Marley's name. There it stood, year after year, above the warehouse door. Scrooge and Marley. Yeah, the firm was known as Scrooge and Marley. Sometimes people new to the business called Scrooge, and sometimes Marley. But he answered to both names. It was all the same to him. Ah, Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. What's Christmas time but a time for paying bills without any money? A time for growing a year older and not an hour richer. If I had my will, every idiot that walks around with the phrase Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled with his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart. Hey, Tiny Tim, what are you saying? What's the matter? Speak up, lad. Cat got your tongue?
Yes, Scrooge was exactly like this. He was bitter and grumpy and held on very tightly to his money. He was a tight-fisted hand at the grindstone. Scrooge, a squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scraping, clutching old sinner. Hard and sharp as flint, from which no steel had ever struck out generous fire. Secret and self-contained, and solitary as an oyster. But now back to my Christmas story.
Oh, stop this Christmas story. That is enough. I told you no Christmas tonight. So that means things like red and green are not allowed. So, you came to see a show, ladies and gentlemen. And now I have your money, I suppose I'd better give you one. Now, I don't care how much you're paying, or what you're paying, or what you think you're going to see, as long as I have your money. I sit on the top, and nobody's going to question that. Eh, Dodger?
Right, you are,
Yeah.
sir.
What have you got for me this evening?
Oh, you should see this.
Deep, lad. Good boy. Oh, it's everywhere. Fantastic.
Oh, I got this.
Oh, you've been light-fingered this evening. Good lad.
Thanks, sir.
What about you, Tiny Tim? What have you got for me? Quick, lad! Come on! you need to take a leaf out of Dodger's book. It's green. Gruel for you, lad, for the rest of the year. Not good enough. Who are you?
Ask me who I was? In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Oh, Marley, he was a good friend. But I only believe in what I can count, what I can put in the bank.
Why do you doubt your senses? You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
Really? Bring them on. Maybe they can improve the show.
Expect the first tonight, when the bell strikes 1.
Can they not all come at the same time? I'm rather busy this evening.
Expect the second at the stroke of 2.
This better be worth it. I've got a lot of paying guests this evening. I'm rather busy.
The third shall appear in its own good time.
Bah! Humbug! Tinsman! You think I've got time to wait around for some silly old phantom to tell me some silly old truth? I don't think so. No.
Oh my God, ghosts everywhere. Is this the first one?
might have ended right then at the start. Just a passing glance, just a brief romance, and I might have gone on my way empty-hearted. It was fascination, I know, seeing you alone with the moonlight above. Then I touched your hand and next moment I kissed you. Fascination turned to love. Then I touched your hand and next moment I kissed you. Fascination turned to
This is just like in the story. The ghost of the past showed him all the memories of his childhood. It also showed him how his fiancée Belle broke their relationship when his obsession with money alienated her. Scrooge still had not changed, and he's turning older, one step closer to the grave. Saw in this light. He only saw it for the money he could make. Poverty and deprivation, alcoholics, street girls, pickpockets and pimps, and decent working people trying to feed their little boys and girls and keeping sickness away from the doorstep. People living their lives hoping for a better future. Ghost shows him society with wealth and festivity. The bourgeoisie that he respects for their wealth, but despises for their extravagant social life with dinners, music, and Christmas parties. At the end of the walk, they stumble across Tiny Tim, and Scrooge is confronted with the horrible truth that he himself is responsible for Tiny Tim being sick.
Sick. Will Tiny Tim die?
The ghost replies, if these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
No, wait, no, wait.
Come to bed, you silly old man. It's not good for you to walk around outside like this. Well, Well, you will like the story now. I want to continue my Christmas story.
No Christmas, no Christmas.
Oh, I promise you, you will like this part. It's all about the market.
Market.
Yeah, it's all about selling things.
Yes.
Selling homes,
Yes.
selling friends,
Yes.
selling families, selling bodies,
Yes.
minds,
Yes.
and souls. It's all about gold!
With a passion so deep, it flows through my veins like the blood that flows through yours. And still I am here because I know somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
been watching Moulin Scrooge with the stars, Michael Tange van Leeuwen. Miss Fish, Sandra Pussy, Katrin Augusti, Cynthia Whittingham, Ricardo Torres, on piano and harmonica, and Nikolai Karnerup. Lights, Eva Handberg, and sound, Mikkel Gensø. And me, myself, and I, Ramona Macho. Thank you very much. Have a pleasure. Oh, we forgot someone. Oh, someone. Hey, Mr. Scrooge, where are you? Mr. Scrooge.